What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cat Life here, bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video, and today we're going to be playing some more Swordsoul Tenyi. I'm gonna be honest, these videos are getting a little bit more difficult to make, and not in the sense of where you're losing, just in the sense as people keep scooping as soon as you play 1 to 2 cards. Once they see the Emergence go off and they see a Protos, they instantly scoop. If they go ahead and see a Mo Ye go through and it doesn't have to deal with a Maxx C, they will instantly scoop as well. So it's getting a little difficult for me to make these videos. So I keep trying, but I'm going to show you every time that we did anything, most players just ended up scooping, right? Let's say I went against Longnyuan de Rees, I stopped one of their plays, they scoop before I could even get a turn. And this is what it has resulted to. But anyways, I just want to show you that this deck is super consistent. It's very, very good. If you're not playing Swordsoul Tenyi by now, what are you doing? Anyways, I know what you're not doing. You're not hitting that like button fast enough, and you're not also hitting that subscribe button. If you aren't subscribed, you need to. But anyways, go ahead and check out the content, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We are on our way to 1900 subs, and I am so grateful. But once again, peace. Enjoy the video. Okay, so we are going to be starting out going second this round, and it looks like we're going to be playing some DD. What are they going to be able to summon here? That's my question. Every time I play against a DD player, I feel like they just always summon so many different routes of things. I see that they did go into Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is going to be really huge for them. We have no way of stopping this, to be honest with you. Let's see. The DDD. Go ahead and get out the other one. What else can they do? Because it kind of looks like they got full combo, which is crazy. They didn't start out with the other DDD card that gets them their little spell card, so I guess they didn't really need it. But there is Lamia, so this is gonna be a long combo. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut until it's our turn, because how often do you guys see DDD? I see it quite a bit, but like I said, it's always different. So we're gonna cut until it is our turn, and then we'll pick up from there. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that was probably the shortest turn I've ever seen a DDD player do. Anyways, he did something else. Siegfried. You can target one face-up spell trap card on the field and negate its effects. All right, so they can negate our effects. I know this has to activate on a chain, so let's go with the Ashuna. I wonder what they have. I wonder what they have here. Let's see. We can go into Longyuan. I think we're gonna activate Longyuan first. Let's get rid of this. And then this way we can just summon out Baronne. By summoning out Baronne first, we avoid the Ashuna locked into war monsters, which is going to be really good for us. So here comes Baronne. Baronne is on the field. I should read what this does. What does this do? All right, and then right here we could deal 1200 damage. So we do have our negate. Okay, what does this do? If you would take oh wow, they take no damage. All right. That I did not know. So they're not going to be able to take any damage. That's cool, I guess. They avoided 1200. Let's go ahead and reveal that we have Summit, and then from here I'm thinking we can go ahead and grab ourselves a Protos. So far so good. We could actually go into White Whale. White Whale is actually something we could do. Do we want to do that though? We could still do White Whale. Let's go Chixiao's Grandmaster first, because since we do have Summit, we can just summon out the Adhara that's in the graveyard. So we're gonna go chain. This is gonna actually activate this card. But I wonder if he's going to use it. He doesn't have a... Okay, he has a call by. So call by in the grave. I'm glad I didn't use the Ashuna first. Can this be destroyed? That's what I wonder. Alright, so we're still able to go ahead and do something. Let's actually get ourselves a blackout. And then from here, we can go into activating this. And let's go ahead and get the Adhara. Oh yeah, that is right. This does negate us. You know, I'm kind of happy that we did the summit first. I completely forgot about this. Can he do this until that target has this until the next standby phase? Okay, so that does suck. That really sucks. Go and activate Tenyi. I want to get this card off the field. And so from here, we can go into the Adhara, activate Adhara's abilities. Let's bring out the Ashuna. And from the Ashuna, let's activate Baronne. I'm going to go ahead and destroy this card. What does this do? Oh, they get to gain. Okay, I was gonna say they would be able to gain 1,000, but because they don't have the DDD card, they can't. All right, so from here, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Protos, and the Protos should be all we need to destroy this person. Yeah, they're just gonna go ahead and scoop. We had a really good hand. All right, next duel. Let's get into the next one. All right, match number 2, and our hand is looking really nice. Let's go ahead and start out with the Mo Ye. Mo Ye hopefully won't get impermed. If it doesn't, we are good to go. Nice. So we do not get impermed here. From here, we're just gonna go ahead and actually activate this. One thing I will say is I wish we had another war monster on the field, because if we did, right, we would be able to stop not even on the field, but just in our hand, we would be able to stop like the power of them getting whatever they need off. So from here, we kind of need to grab this Taia. Let's add the Taia to the hand. Now we could go into Baronne. I'm really hoping that they do not hit us with a Nibiru. That's what I meant to say earlier. All right, so no Nib. We are good. We're actually looking good. This is a 60 card deck though, so I wonder, could this be a grass or could it be Dragon Link? Well, doesn't Dragon Link play grass? So I guess it's the same thing. And let's go and activate this. Get the Taia. And let's activate Pot of Desires. Let's hope Protos doesn't get banished. Protos did not get banished, which is wonderful. Ooh, no Protos banishment. It's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and grab Protos here. And then from here, what can we do? We could activate Taia. This is gonna put Taia into the graveyard. And so Taia goes here. We don't want to do this because from here we can actually go into Adamancipators. Ryzen. So we do have Ryzen onto the field, and then Finally, let's toss a card into the graveyard. And I'm thinking we should toss ourselves a Ashuna. Finally, we can activate Protos. Banish this, and banish this. Look at that. Our field is kind of stacked, dude. And finally, let's go dark. Where are you guys going? Where are you going? Let's get into the next duel, man. All right, match number 3, and hopefully, guys, we can actually finish something. So let's start out the Ecclesia. We're gonna immediately activate Ecclesia. If they have an Ash, I really hope that they use it. I really don't want it to be a Maxx C, so our Maxx C is not essentially useless next duel. I mean next turn. So perfect. Now we do not have to worry about them literally hitting us with the power of Ash next turn. So that is nice to see. They are also playing the 60 card deck. This got to be Dragon Links. Did Dragon Links get like super popular? I guess they must have won like a DK tournament or something. Maybe that's what I'm guessing. But anyways, let's go into the Mo Ye. Reveal that we have a Vishuda. The fact that we just opened up with 2 Baxies is kind of crazy. Anyways, from here, we can activate this. Now, I'm hoping on the Mo Ye draw, it's going to be something extremely useful. But we are going to use Grandmaster to grab a Swordsoul card from the deck, and then Mo Ye will give us 1 extra draw. So I'm really hoping that this is something super useful for us. I would take the Ashuna. The Ashuna is actually really good. All right, cool. So from here, with us getting the Ashuna, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and grab ourselves the Longyuan. From there, summon this out. This is going to allow me to get my token onto the field as well. And I don't think they have anything to stop this. So I wanted to use the Ashuna, but I just know that we probably need the Baronne here. And with us needing Baronne, I'm just going to go ahead and deal with like 1200 damage. So, and finally we can end our turn. Now, one thing we do know is we have the power of Maxx C. The only thing stopping Maxx C is a crossout designator. That's about it. And the reason I say the only thing that can stop that was a crossout designator is because we already ashed the what's it called? I mean, we called by the Ash Blossom. So I know that they couldn't do that against us. Question is, are they going to still play through it? They have to play through a negate, a Maxx C, and an Omni negate. They are just going to put 1 card face down. Branded Fusion. That is interesting. I will actually allow it because I do want to draw a card. And this way they are locked completely into this. But I'm going to suspect we're probably going to get Shadows. It could be a Shadow deck. Let's see. What are they going to toss into the graveyard? Okay. Gamma Drive. So they probably go into Titanclad. Interesting. The Titanclad is going to be able to beat over us. So that does suck. Who does he go for though? That's the question. Because he's unaffected by other cards. So we do lose our Baronne, but it's not that much of an issue. We could have negated that, but I did, like I said, I was nervous on what else they could have. But they do have a Gamma. Alright. So, alright, well. Let's see, what can we do? We do get a Taia. Taia is going to be pretty good for us. Trying to decide what to do here. Let's go into Taia. I think they have a way of negating us. I really do. But if they do, we will be okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and banish the Mo Ye. Probably gonna hit us with an imperm. Okay, no imperm. Interesting. The no imperm is really interesting. Anyways, at this point, let's just use Vishuda. We can send a card back to the hand. And I kind of want to send a Titanclad. Titanclad will go back to the extra deck, which means we'll be able to do like some follow-up plays. All right, cool. There we go. And then from here, we can also go into Baxia. And with the Baxia, I'm able to go ahead and send 2 cards back into the into their deck. So let's send these 2. And then let's go ahead and use Taia right here to chain. So we are playing against Shadows. That's what I thought. Doesn't this let them summon? Yeah. So they are going to be able to special summon. So right here, I'm really hoping that we can probably get into a Longyuan or something that will let us be able to get a monster. Hopefully Longyuan, because I want to go into my other cards. All right, let's send a card to the graveyard. What do I want to send to the graveyard? We could send this. Yes, we're gonna send out the Blackout. And then from here, we can activate Baxia. I'm going to actually destroy Baxia. That way, we can summon out the Ecclesia. Activate Ecclesia's ability. And let's summon out the Mo Ye. This will allow me to reveal the Adhara. Adhara is going to allow me to basically summon out. We could go into the Crimson Blader. Crimson Blader will send this card to the graveyard. Then they won't be able to actually summon a monster. I really do like that. I think that's probably the best play to do here. By summoning Crimson Blader, they won't be able to get out their really annoying cards like Winda. So we can add a card to our hand. Look at that. Look at. All right, so let's just see if we can bait here. Go ahead and attack this card. Okay, it's going to be Hedgehog. They're going to be able to add a spell trap card, which is fine because, like I said, guys, they're not going to be able to normal or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during the next turn, which means they can't use Shadow Fusion. So right there, they are already locked out. Now that we know that they can't use Nibiru on us. Well, actually they can. They can nib. But let's just go ahead and do it anyways. I'm really hoping they just don't have it, bro. They have a 60 card deck. Let's be real. They're just gonna go ahead and scoop. All right, perfect. Perfect. Whoo, let's get into the next one, bro. Win streaking is just too easy, guys. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so we are going to be going second, and it looks like we might be going against a Cybirds player. Let's see. Now, what I'm hoping is that they don't have an Ash, because if they do, then we're gonna kind of be screwed here, right? Let's just go in and Maxx C here. I really hope that they don't have an Ash or a call by or anything. That way this just goes through. That way if it does, we can either end their turn or we can actually draw something that we need, because right now our hand isn't looking too hot. Okay, so it does go through and they're just gonna end their turn. Awesome. All right, so it is our turn, especially because we're going against Salamence, and we open up with a Ashuna. I'm gonna be honest, this is not looking too ideal, but you know what, we just gotta do what we gotta do. Anyways, let's go into the Monk of Tenyi. And then from here, we gotta activate Ashuna's ability. Oof. This is I'll be honest, man. This is not a good looking hand because there's not much we can do with it. We could get the Adhara onto the field. Then from the Adhara, go into this. We have a Shaman. Activate Shaman's ability. And we're probably going to have to get rid of, I guess, Call By. I don't really think Call By is going to help us too much. And then we could go into Monk of Tenyi. And then from the Monk of Tenyi, I guess I could activate the Adhara and grab the Ashuna back. If only we had a way of using this. But yeah, this is our place. We are going to attack with this first. And by attacking with this, I can actually destroy their field spell. Do 1,000 damage. And then finally we can attack with our Shaman. So not the best type of plays because we kind of got screwed with monsters. Like if we had something else other than the Protos in our hand, we probably would have been fine. But let's see, what is it able to do? They're able to toss a card into the graveyard. Maybe we should have kept the Call by the Grave. I don't know. Anyways, if you could, then blah blah blah. I think at this point I'm just probably gonna destroy the Monk of Tenyi. That way we can destroy both these cards. Hopefully this stops their combo. I'm not really too familiar with this deck, so oh, okay, no, they are able to still keep going. Oh, they're able to still keep going because I have this onto the field. So now they can still play. Okay. And now they get their Sanctuary card. What does Sanctuary do for them? This is going to allow them to have their other combos. So, ooh, they are doing some crazy stuff right now. They just targeted us, so I guess they negated us. I do wonder, are we going to be able to live? Are we able to actually live this? I was trying to stop them from going into their place, but the fact that now I know that they play 2 copies of Balanix, it's not good to know. 1 card face down though. So I guess this is as far as their combos go. Love to see it. All right, perfect. So if that's the case, ooh, we do get ourselves a Blackout. Oh, so are they able to link? Okay. So we are going to activate this. And to be honest with you, this is probably just GG's. Unless they have a way of stopping us, Protos is just going to destroy them completely, guys. Like, it's actually kind of funny how much Protos just screws this deck over. So anyways, let's banish you. Let's banish you. And finally this. Summon out the Protos. Activate Pyro or Fire. And this is just going to stop them from being able to summon out any of their other monsters. And then we can just go ahead and attack. Plus on top of that, we do have ourselves the Swordsoul Blackout. Swordsoul Blackout will be able to destroy 2 cards on the field. So they're probably just going to scoop here. Alright, what does that do? I guess it returns them. Oh, nice. Okay. So what can they go into now that all their Pyro cards are destroyed? That's what I'm wondering. What else do they have? So they do summon out this. They are going to go into the battle phase. And I don't think so, buddy. I'll be honest with you. That's not happening. We're going to activate you. Destroy this. And what does this do? Let's see. Okay. So they actually need a link monster to activate that effect. So yeah, that's probably going to just be game. I don't know what else they would have. Yeah, they're just gonna go ahead and scoop. So we didn't even get like any of our Swordsoul monsters, and we still were able to win that somehow. I don't get it. All right, let's get to the next one. Okay, so this is gonna be the last duel of the day, and it looks like we are going second, but we open up with a really good hand. Ooh, and this is gonna be actually a pretty interesting match. I do wonder, is this gonna be actual Swordsoul or could it be Adventure Tenyi's? You never know, because Hulk is still unbanned as of right now, but we will find out. Anyways, it looks like they go into Baronne. So Baronne is going to be super annoying to deal with. I'll tell you that right now. 1200 damage right here off the Baronne. And wow, that's all they have? Okay, they might be playing an Imperm. We do open up with an Ashuna. That's not bad. So let's go ahead and just summon this out. We know for sure that they do not have a what's it called in their hand, right? So let's go and summon out the Mo Ye. And let's reveal that we have another Ashuna. This is probably going to get negated, if I'm being honest. I don't see why he wouldn't negate this. Okay, so there goes the Imperm. So with Imperm down, I gotta think smart about this. So we have what, two summons down right here. We could go into, if we do this, this will also get negated, but that will take their negate out. So that's actually not too bad of an idea. So let's do that actually. So let's toss out the Ashuna. All right. So now with his Omni negate down, we can easily get by this. Because right here, we could just go into a Shaman. Shaman will then allow us to go into some more plays, right? So I do wonder if we should actually go into a Monk of Tenyi. I'm worried that they might have a what's it called in their hand, right? Let's see. So if we go Shaman, this will be number 3. And by going Shaman, we can actually get rid of Taia. So Taia goes to the graveyard, right? And then we can actually summon out the Taia as well. And we can banish a Ashuna. I'm being honest, guys. I'm really hoping that they don't have what I think they have, right? So from here, because I know we can't activate extra deck cards unless they are Tenyi monsters. The only thing we can really go into would be, could be Grandmaster, but let's also do this. Activate the Ashuna, summon out the Vishuda, and then from here we could go into a Grandmaster. Yeah, go into Grandmaster. And then we can activate the Taia. And let's go ahead and toss out, what would we like to throw to the graveyard? So I think the Adhara will probably be the best thing to go to the graveyard. And then finally we could go into our Monk of Tenyi plays right here. And since he already negated us, we could just put this face down. We don't have to use our other things, so we could just go ahead and attack here. Use Shaman's ability to destroy this card. So Baronne goes bye-bye. And then we get a free damage off. Look at this. So luckily they didn't open up with any of their other cards. And now they're only down to 2600. So they were able to negate us with 2 cards thanks to Imperm and Baronne. But we easily took care of that because we just had a really good hand. Okay, well that does suck. Harpie sucks. So there goes our Blackout. That was going to be our crush card. Wow. And then a Regeki. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. So unless this is a Taia, which it isn't. Ooh, Emergence. I'm gonna believe that they probably drew into an Ash. If they did not, then it's just gonna be GG's. Okay, yep. So this is gonna be a good game. There's nothing that they could do. They're gonna go ahead and scoop, and this is gonna be it, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Swordsoul is still so strong. Look how they just played through what, one negate, one Omni negate, and then on top of that we had to go through a Regeki, a Harpie's Feather Duster. But anyways, thank you all for tuning in. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And Cal Life is signing out. Peace.